We're going to talk about the right spots to touch a woman to arouse her sexually. Stay tuned. Well, hello and welcome. My name is Arica Angelo, and I've been serving men as a dating and relationship expert for going on 13 years now. I've been on YouTube maybe for 10. Long time here. So if you're new here, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you like this video, because chances are YouTube's never ever going to show me to you again. And so when you subscribe and you turn on the bell, YouTube's like, oh yeah, we need to remind that guy that Arica Angelo has released another video that could change his life. So when it comes to touching a woman, what are the right spots to touch her that arouse her sexually? A lot of times what I see guys do wrong on dates is some men get really good at conversation, making a woman laugh. But if you never touch a woman, then the sexual arousal just never comes around. And so what happens is, what does she do? She puts you in the friend zone. She says, I enjoyed the date, but there wasn't much of a connection. So touching her in the right places is what you do to facilitate that connection and to arouse her sexually so that she goes, whoa, this guy's really hot. I want to explore this and take it a bit further with him. So where do you touch her? One, when you're on a date with a woman, you want to sit relatively close to her. If you're just meeting her, you want to start off the date, sitting across from her, sitting next to her is fine. But at some point, you want to get kind of close, right? So little things like I've talked about this before, removing the hair from her face. It's just a very subtle, gentle touch. It's not like, ripping it, but a little subtle, gentle move. And that touch, sometimes, if you get touched by the right person, it can stimulate you immediately. Also, a little caress of the arm right here, right in the back. See right back there, right back here, right back there. Just little subtle touches as she's talking, just touching her there. Another beautiful thing that men do to touch a woman to arouse her sexually is when a man, I would have to lift my knee for this. You can kind of see my knee there. But when a man is talking to a woman and he just quickly does this, he reaches down and he just kind of grabs her knee and holds it for a little bit and then lets it go. Grabs it, holds it, and then kind of touches it there and then lets it go. These sort of things, these are proper touches. It's not getting overly sexual so that, it's not inappropriate and you're not violating her. You're not being that creepy, crass guy, right? But those little just gentle touches, even little touches along the wrist as she's talking. And what you want to do is you want to touch her and then you want to break away, because it lets her know that she has the opportunity to make a decision about you. Because when a woman's on a date, that's exactly what she's doing. It's what you're doing. You're both assessing one another to see, hey, do I want to continue this? Do I want to have sex with this person? Do I want to continue seeing this person? So if you're just touching her like this and you're never breaking away, she feels like she's being smothered by you. And what she's trying to do is assess whether or not she wants to continue spending time with you or whether she wants to sleep with you, whatever the case may be. When you touch her and then you pull away, it's communicating to her physically, hey, I'm into you. I'm sexually into you. I'm obviously wanting to arouse you sexually. But I also want to give you the opportunity to decide whether or not you're into me as well, if this is a mutual connection here. Another thing is, once you see that she's receptive to your touch and she's getting closer to you, other things to escalate, and she's touching you back, maybe this is a good sign. If she starts touching you back, this is a really beautiful move that a man can do, is when he reaches behind her neck and just slowly starts caressing it like this, and then kind of curls his fingers around and just tugs on it just a little bit, just a little tug, and then a little slow release. And then another beautiful thing is just gently massaging right here and then pulling back. So when you touch on all these places, what you're doing is you're facilitating that connection with her that arouses her sexually. So, keep it in the safe zones here, here, a little this like that, the little knee grab. And if she starts reciprocating touch, then you want to make it a little bit more sexual, reaching for the neck, reaching for the little neck area. And just going, I love that. Your neck is beautiful. And just a gentle touch and then pull away. And then obviously you want to reach to her calves, start rubbing on her legs. If she touches you back, this is another sign, start rubbing on her legs. All those little things really start arousing her. And then if she gets super aroused, then you want to go from the knee and just start rubbing through her inner thigh. Not all the way up to the crotch area because that's a bit much and it's a bit forward, but just in her inner legs. And sometimes just rubbing and then taking your thumb and just kind of doing that inside of her inner thigh really can arouse a woman sexually. So if you're new and you've never worked with me or you've been watching my videos and you're like, okay, Arica is constantly spitting out that wisdom and advice, like I need to work with this woman, make sure that you click that link. I put it in the comment section. It's always in the description, which is work with me. And let's have a call and see how I can support you and your journey and experiences with women. Know this, my darling, you have what it takes. And in this very moment, right here, right now, wherever you're sitting, maybe you're driving, wherever you are, my darling, I want you to know that you are deeply, deeply loved. I will see you in my next video. You take care of yourself because this world only gets one of you.